Making your freshman year of college a good year does not include tires, but it does include tips that I have for you. 12 tips for freshman year of college. That would be a funny intro. No, I'll probably just stick to the classic, walk into the frame, sit down and go, hey, so I'll probably do that. Hey, so I was trying to figure out what I wanted to film today, and I was thinking about what I wanted to be on my channel. So far we have a vlog playlist, a makeup playlist, and then I thought, I want some type of life advice. And so I was thinking about what type of advice that I could give, and I was thinking back. I just finished my freshman year of college and I wasn't making videos at the time. If I was, I would have made some type of dorm tour or dorm advice, but because that phase of my life is kind of over, I think that I could just look back and give some tips for how to survive your freshman year. Honestly, a lot of these things are kind of like, duh, you should do that anyway. Yeah, so I'm just going to start going through this list and I'll explain some of them, and yeah. So let's get started. So number 1, you don't need as much stuff as you think, dorm wise. When I was moving in, I remember I needed everything. I thought that I needed everything for my room, my whole wardrobe, everything. So you don't need to bring everything that you own. Number 2, try to make your own meals, whether that be cereal for the morning, sandwiches for lunch, and SpaghettiOs for dinner. That's okay. I promise you that if you have the dining hall as an option, which most colleges do, you will get sick of it at least halfway through the year. I am on the quarter system and I was already sick of it before the first quarter ended. So you will love yourself if you can actually grocery shop, and you won't spend as much money eating out, because I can't tell you the amount of times that I ordered Jimmy John's just because I did not want to go to the dining hall. Food, man. Number 3, go to class. I literally hate it when people say that's my best tip, go to class, but it is the most important thing. As much as you possibly can, go to class, because at the end of the day, that is literally why you're at college. I know that it's so hard to get up for that 8 a.m. I know it's so hard to get up for it. It was so hard for me to go to class that I made a slap bet with one of my friends that whoever skipped a class first out of the quarter was to get slapped 3 times. So I ended up losing. She hasn't slapped me yet though, so but pretty sure she's gonna watch this video and be like, oh yeah, that happened. If you need to motivate yourself to go to class by creating a slap bet, do it, because it actually worked for me. My attendance was perfect halfway through the quarter. So Number 4, do your homework right after class. Make it a habit. I know that doing homework is not that fun, especially when there's so many other things to do on campus. If you make it a habit to do your homework right after class, then you have the rest of the night to do whatever you want. So try to do that and you will love yourself for it. I wasn't very good at doing that, but looking back, I needed to do that. Number 5, don't be afraid to fail. I did not fail any classes, but I have friends who did, and honestly, it's not the end of the world. It's okay if you fail and you realize that the things that you're doing you don't want to be doing, then you can move on. I think that's the most freeing thing. If you never have that experience of failing, then you'll never know how to recover from it. If you fail a test, or you fail a class, or you just fail, or you don't get that job, closed door is something, open window, I don't know. New opportunities are around your corner, or around the corner. I don't know. New opportunities are around the corner, so even if you fail, there's something coming up next. Number 6, Meet new people. I cannot say this enough times, but just go out and find your friends. If you already have friends, that's great, because I love all my friends. All the friends that I met at college are so amazing. I thank God every day that I met them. One of my friends I met from my Spanish class. One of my friends I actually had Shakespeare class with, and then we went on a retreat together, and now I'm living with her next year. If I didn't go out and meet them, like, I have no idea what would have happened. And even once you find your core group of friends, still going out and meeting other people, it's so important. Number 7, enjoy the free time you have. You will get busier, and I promise you. I'm already extremely busy, and I'm already planning on this next year being 10 times crazier than last, so I'm so glad that I lived it up. Number 8, save your Snapchat videos and rewatch them. I save my Snapchats if I know that it's like going to be a good memory, or I'll want to look back on it. And I have so many videos saved of me and my friends. Like, all of my friends know this. I rewatch the videos that I have on my phone all the time. Just all the time. This is a classic.
Hey Rachel, what they call me?
Your homegirls are back and better than ever. Round 3. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, so anyway, save videos and rewatch them. Number 9, make music playlists for the different seasons of your life. Music has a really good like memory association, because when you hear a song for the first time, you remember that moment of like when you heard it, and then when you listen to it down the road, most of the time, for a lot of people, they remember like when they first heard it, or like the season of their life when they first heard it. And when I listen to new music, I put it into a playlist of seasons, so then when I like go back and listen to that playlist, like all the memories of that time of the year come back. I think that I really just like reminiscing stuff. Anyway, moving on. Number 10, be outside as much as possible. You will miss those fall days when you can actually go outside and like lay out a blanket on the grass and just chill with your friends. Just being outside as much as possible before it gets not great weather conditions. Number 11, start looking for housing as soon as you can. And this is a very practical tip. If you are planning on living off campus your second year, your first year, you need to be on top of looking for another place to live. Number 12. This is the last but not least, and probably the most important one. Number 12, call your mom. I wish that like I had called my mom more than I did, and I know she's going to be watching this thinking, wow, like I wish you heeded your own advice. But yes, I would suggest to call your mom as much as possible, like once a week or once every other week, just to tell her like how your day was, how classes are going, or what your plans are for the weekend. Just keep her involved in your life. She just wants to know what's going on. That's all. She just wants to know. And this also goes for dads. Those are my 12 tips for you for your freshman year of college. A good chunk of them are ways to be able to look back on the year and save your memories, because I think I'm a very sentimental person. But yeah, I think these are really important. Anyway, making your freshman year a good year. Blah. Making your freshman year a good year. That's a wrap.